Okay, hello, music. I've stopped the music. No more music for anyone. Let me get my headphones all situated here. 3DS game stream. Inevitably, this means that my stream setup is like a fucking cable nest right now. Although I want to show you guys what I'm drinking and talking about in the chat right now. Not that it really matters that much. This is non-sponsored stream, by the way. This is just a personal stupid thing that I do. Hello, me. Cold brew coffee. This is food. Look at this fucking Silicon Valley ass drink. I thought this would taste terrible. I bought this because I thought it would repulse me. Because I have a fascination with these fucking weird drinks and their stupid flavors. This is food. It's a meal replacement drink. Apparently it's food. It's actually not bad. Has caffeine in it though. The other ones didn't have caffeine in it. But this actually, it doesn't really taste like coffee. I guess that's the reason I like it, because I don't like coffee that much. This tastes like coffee tinted milk. You know, like this is mostly milk. I'm pretty sure. But it's not bad. I'm actually really surprised because I don't like coffee. I kind of adapted to the taste of like, I say adapted to the taste of coffee. Like when I was relying on coffee to get through shifts at the office, I'd have a choco mocha, and really that's like cutting the taste of coffee heavily with chocolate because I don't like coffee. I have not been able to rely on coffee for my adult needs as a consequence of the fact I just simply don't like coffee that much. But this shit's not bad. It's like the only coffee I like. That's fucked up. I wanted these to be... Okay, so actually, I bought 5 of these. Just to be clear, like, I want to make this clear, non-sponsored. This is a stupid thing I do. I bought 5 of these. And they were different flavors. One of them was like fucking vanilla, banana, and what was the other one I drank? Chocolate. That was the one. They all tasted okay. The banana one was a bit weird, but it tasted fine. I've also got coconut flavor in the fridge still, and I do not like coconut flavor either. So if that one doesn't repulse me, I'll be fucking shocked. But I thought this was going to be terrible because I don't like coffee. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I like the idea of the meal replacement drink, you see, because I'm very lazy and I don't like cooking. Hence my fascination. But I've never found like a thing I would regularly drink. Maybe cold brew coffee. I doubt it. Don't that close next to the heater? What makes you think that's a heater? Does it look like a heater? It is. It's a radiator. Why though? Cocoa nut. Coffee flavored mild drink. So where's it? Hang on, I can get the coconut flavor. I don't want to try and drink it right now though. One at a time. Coconut flavor. Crazy coconut flavor, no less. I'm up to stupid shit in my free time. This is the topic that fascinates me. It's an accordion. Clearly, it's an accordion. Clearly, it's an accordion. No, let's just... I don't know. Why not stack them next to the heater? Oh, yeah. But also, since I've got the whole thing focused on me, my GDQ shirt came in. Like, the one from my run. It's so cute. I love this. I love this shirt. I love this a lot. This is... I love this a lot. I can't... This makes me really happy. Like, it's for me. I made this happen. Sort of. By proxy, you know? Let me turn the game audio on. There we go. You should have 3DS menu noises. I want to show you guys a different thing as well. Hang on. Hoodies. I got a hoodie for the video game Unbeatable. I got it for winning the score attack contest they did a couple weeks... Was it a couple weeks ago now? I don't remember. Either way, they sent me a hoodie for winning. That's nice of them. It's a nice hoodie. It might be a bit big for me, actually. I failed to anticipate that an American medium might be a bit large for... Oh, whatever. It's probably fine. They also sent me another shirt. They sent me another shirt as well. Isn't this nice? Shirts. This one actually does fit me. And they sent me a second shirt as well, but that one's already been worn. I wore it last stream, actually, and now it's in the wash. So, you don't get to see that one. You don't get to see that one. It's a nice shirt, though. I'm full of shirts today. It's a good life. It's a good life. Right. Today's stream. Today's stream, we'll be focusing on 3DS games. I've been sort of collating these for a hot minute. Rhythm Thief and the Emperor's Treasure. This was an impulse purchase. It's a rhythm game. I like rhythm games. Game Center CX. Sanchome no Arino. This is the third Game Center CX game, otherwise known in the West as Retro Game Challenge. It was never localized to English. I never heard that many people talk about this one. I kind of want to know why. And Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D. Full disclosure, I bought this arbitrarily. This was like £2. I bought this at a local game store on a whim because it was right next to a copy of Phantasy Star Online. So I was like, it's here, I might as well. It's like one of the few Resident Evil games I don't have, so tick that one off. That's also here. Behold the device and the cable nest that comes with it. Never, don't stream 3DS games, it's really difficult to do. Boom. Oh, no, wrong scene, hang on. The resolutions are different, you see. I did buy it used, and no, I don't think you can reset the high scores on the cartridge, so fuck me, I guess. This is Rhythm Thief, although because my 3DS is Japanese region, it reads the cartridge with its Japanese title, which is funny. I also do not know which scene I need to use for this game, whether or not it's a top or bottom screen kind of game. I'm assuming it's a top screen kind of game. How's the audio, by the way? I'm gonna be relying on you guys for that. Sounds fine to me. Sounds good? Excellent. Hang on, let me... I don't want to try to, like, balance this. There, game is now on the screen as well. It's a little low, are you sure? We'll start a new game. Oh! I only get 3 characters? Behold, Japanese 3DS once again. It like the 3DSs don't like it when you play games from the wrong region on it. It gave me Punch instead.
This is a work of fiction. No connection is intended with actual persons or events.
Right.
At the beginning of the 19th century, almost all of Europe lay in the hands of a single man.
This is happening on the bottom screen, you see.
Napoleon Bonaparte. This first glorious emperor of France had a favorite saying: imagination rules the world.
Sounds a little more like it's on the loud side. That's good. That's better than it being too quiet. This is a rhythm game though, so like one kind of wants to play it loud, you know?
No, mon Dieu! The casket, it is gone! Napoleon's casket has been stolen!
Napoleon's casket? Did they just keep his casket in France? Is he still in it?
Time to awaken, Emperor. It is time.
This was recommended to me by a friend.
3 years later.
I wasn't expecting such a, like, an elaborate intro for this. This is gonna get content ID'd if this goes on YouTube. You know, I got content ID'd for pretty much every part of the Solo to Robo playthrough. Based on visual match. Like, apparently my output was so clean that worked. Do you know how fucking hard it is to get that to happen with DS games?
This is my apartment, or as we say in Paris, mon appartement.
Do we now? I don't know any French.
I used to live here with my father. Now it's just me and fondue.
Well, this game was apparently
My
made
father taught
by
me a lot.
Sega?
Like, never take stuff that doesn't belong to you.
Just...
And before you ask, no, this art doesn't belong to me. It's a long story. I have a secret.
This guy has 6,000 lamps.
That is, Phantom R has a secret. He's me. No time for that now, fondue. It's showtime!
Slide and draw circles to dance. Sure. I actually have to, like, play the game. It's a touchscreen game. Oh, it's on the top screen. There we go. I was looking at the bottom screen. No sense of rhythm.
Let's call mayhem, dance to the number, sliding, stepping, tripping in the bumper. Dance so hard today in the summer. Magical step feet with the feast of piper. Do the wrestling, where this cat come from? Journey up in the streets and
Leans forward to focus on the beat. Damn, this game has fucking energy. I got 2 harshes.
Rhythm King!
I didn't get it at all to start with.
Chapter 1. Chance Encounter. Papa, wait! What do you mean you aren't coming back?
Forgive me, Raphael.
His name's Raphael.
Where are you going? Don't leave me! Papa!
Good lord. Of course, he's Phantom R. The R.
been 3 years
I thought
since
it
my
stood
father
for rhythm,
disappeared without a
but it was
trace.
Raphael.
But for the first time, we've got a lead. Right, Fondue? A coin my father left me had an unusual mark. There's a bracelet on display in the Louvre, and it's got the same mark.
I
Fondue.
disagree.
If I get a hold of that bracelet, maybe I can find my father.
Princess Kira, thanks for the 17 months. I should stress I still
What do you
can't
say
hear
to that,
alerts
Fondue?
when
You with me?
because it's connected to 3DS rather than. I don't know how to mix audio sources like that. That'd be like a very advanced step in my stream setup. We've got dialogue? This game is really elaborate. And also, difficult to read because it's on the bottom screen, which is the smaller screen. Roof. There was someone else here. The only person who's played this game before me is someone called Matt. I'm gonna save over their game. Fuck you, Matt. It is aggressively French. I didn't realize how French this would be. This is the Frenchest game I've ever played that isn't actually French. This game has a map screen and everything. Dogs go oof ooh or ooh ooh ooh. I can't do French sounds. Have I seen a Japanese company has found a hole in YouTube's policy that allows them to nuke a person's channel in a way that bypasses the option of the fair use defense? I think they always had that option, you just have to press a legal charge. Find a medal. Just like poke all screens all the time. I do not have perfect pitch. Okay. Also, where this game had like so much adventure gaming stuff in it. Can't find gift box in the moon. Find a way to open this. There's puzzles in this game. This game has puzzles. I was not expecting this. Wow, a security camera. Who would have thought? Touch the icon that matches the statue color. Puzzles. I see. game owns. What the fuck?
Rhythm King.
Full combo. But too great. The beats are hot, I'll tell you that much. I recorded the snore. Is that really good enough? Time to do Hackerman's. I did not realize this was like a more adventure game than rhythm game. Press the buttons and listen well. Most buttons will have a pair. You want the ones that don't. Genius. The keen insight of a music gamer. Pitch perfect hearing. You guys have seen me do like piano puzzles in horror games before. You know I do not have perfect pitch. I barely have like any sense for pitch. I'm honestly not really sure why that was right.
Establish a perimeter.
Stop right there, Phantom R, for the appropriation of cultural artifacts. I arrest you!
Inspector Vergier.
Perfect
That
punch,
mark
pitchy.
upon the bracelet. You will tell me everything. Today we get to the bottom. Voila, the famed Paris Roller Skate Brigade. Escape.
Roller skate.
go! Get him!
Is this what France is actually like? Must be. Oh, I gotta press buttons. This one is button game. I see.
Today you rot in jail.
Yes. Yes. Snap. Groove. Sing. Sing. Yes. Groove. See ya. Phew. Groove. Hup. Hup. Snap. Hup. Hup. Phew. Groove. Hup. See ya. Snap. Groove. Phew. See ya. Snap. Yes. Groove. Phew. See ya.
I'll see you in chains, Phantomar.
My beat is too good.
Rhythm King.
You can't catch someone who can like tap fourths, you know? Cool game so far though. I can see why the person who recommended it to me was like, you would like this. It couldn't be more clear why they would recommend this to me in particular. Like, not even just that it's a rhythm game, you know?
Rhythm Thief is just swag.
Okay, but go shopping? Gushing sound. Soku, thanks for the 48 months. Rhythm Thief is just swag. The swagger of someone who can tap to the beat. It's very elaborately produced, though, is the thing. I was okay, not gonna lie, maybe this is unflattering, but given that I was expecting something a lot lower budget than this. But this is, like, really elaborately produced.
There, don't cry.
Expected less from Sega. Honestly, I didn't really know it was a Sega game. I mean, it's on the box, but still. Sega publishes a whole lot of junk. But it might... Like, is it made by Sega? Like, is it first party?
Here you go.
Resi, thank you.
It's published by them. Well, then who the fuck made it? Their name's not on the box.
Don't they ever give up?
Askaboutgames.com. I would like to ask about games now! Some company game called Zine. Zine? Eh? I've never heard of that either. Hey, Valcat. Groovy. The Phantom Notes. There's a lot in this game. There's much. Oh, wrong button. No! Hey, Space Sheep. They did the Luigi's Mansion arcade game. Now that's a deep cut. Worked on Sonic Unleashed and a bunch of Nintendo arcade games. This is... okay. I've never heard of these people, actually. Which is rare. I've heard of everything. Who's this shifty-looking guy? Want to hear something interesting?
The girl from the park?
Ah, we have a bangle with some mystical angle.
Please help me.
Who are you?
I am Napoleon, your emperor. You'd be wise to kneel, boy.
This some kind of reenactment? You can't possibly be Napoleon. He died 2 centuries ago.
That would not be the first thing I would say.
There is a power in this world which clearly defies your pitiful imagination, mon ami.
So, but he died
Now
2
then, my
centuries
little
ago.
Johnny, you will return the dragon crown to its rightful owner.
What are you talking about?
The times they change, but people never. Always the ignorant cretins getting it.
Looks like a character from Kinuku, man. I know, right?
To arms, my loyal servants.
He totally does. Is this... will we solve our problems with the power of dance? Yes.
Whatever happened to chivalry? Let's go!
The thing I'm finding about this game is that it really doesn't like any sort of early timing at all. Like, late is fine, early is not.
Bring it!
What are you doing? Quickly! Beat, beat!
Don't game the DS rhythm game. I notice this sort of thing. It came too fast.
Bring it! Yes! Someone's not feeling it.
I'm really feeling it!
Rhythm King!
Buster! I should play Xenoblade Chronicles one of these days. His power is the beat.
Pardon me? Come on.
What?
What?
He has a fucking 12-foot leap.
Monkey!
There we go. Show's over, folks. That night was the start of everything. The mystery of the mark my father left, Napoleon's lost treasure, and the crown that was a map to a key. Little did I know what adventures were in store for me.
Little did we know. When the power of the street pass is now available, I don't think I'm gonna get much use out of that in 2022. Oh, baby.
Chapter 2. On the Trail of the Mark.
It's easy to find a mark. Just look at NFT Twitter. You miss Street Pass? Dude, I never had a 3DS when it was possible to use it. Why? They'll never find you at my place. Why is my place special? Whatever, dude. You can only enter with the power of dance. can't tell me those aren't Professor Layton hint coins. I don't think I can get hints with them, though. What hints do I need? Hint number 1. Fucking do the music better, idiot. I have become anime. Like, more anime. Professor Layton vs. Rhythm Thief, the next big hit for the Nintendo 3DS. The 3DS is dead! Dead system! Oh, hang on, I gotta do... Success! Just carry this around with her? Yes, today's stream is an excuse for me to play all these 3DS games I've been, like, piling up. I got something cool planned for tomorrow's stream. So look forward to that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it yet, is the thing. I probably am, but I'm not completely sure. Excuse me. Flying Kite 2. Flying Kite. Flying Kite. The sequel to hit kite game. It does look a lot like Layton, yeah. Like, I agree. But it's French instead. Therefore it's worse. Where are all the games set in England, huh? You could buy rhythm games! Wow! Just tell you if you miss any sounds, you just can't get them anymore. Okay. No 100% for me, baby! I would say I'm kind of interested, but like there is no way to send me stuff. I don't have a P.O. box or anything. Like, the only way for someone to send me something is if they just have my home address, and I'm not in the habit of giving out my address to strangers. I used to have a P.O. box set up, but unfortunately the Royal Mail in this country is just genuinely bizarrely incompetent when dealing with international mail, so I closed it. They just, for some reason, they just can't do it properly. I don't know why. People would send me stuff and it just wouldn't turn up. I'd have to, like, phone them up and be like, this is for me. And then they deliver it, but, like, it was too much hassle. Slide in time with the arrows. Yeah, it was a fun couple weeks, wasn't it? Eh. Touchscreen-based rhythm game. The plague. How's the timing on this game? It punishes early a lot harder than late. Well, it depends on the minigame. Like, I will say that, like, different kinds of notes have different timing. Like, it's less strict on touch notes than it is on button, which does make sense. I got one harsh.
Yahoo! I did it!
Padmiss! Bullshit! Yahoo! I did it! I gotta, hang on, what? I gotta solve the riddle. No, I fucked up. Immediate failure. Is that not the order? Is it timing? Does timing matter? Oh, wait, the puzzle is different. It's about matching sounds, not about mimicking. Not pitch perfect punchy. Timing never matters for rhythm games. You never need timing. Timing is fake. items prompt. I don't think I have any items. Oh, I can spend items. Makes it easier to get into the groove. Makes it harder to get out of the groove. Full contact challenge. One misstep and it's game over. Why do I have to pay coins for life 1?
Now the gloves come up. Now, take him down.
Full contact challenge. Can I try that again, please? Immediately gets earned.
Now the gloves come up.
Oh, restarting
Now,
is such a tedious
take him
process.
down.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Be careful.
For you, Marie, always.
Come on. Come on. Come on.
Show him no mercy.
Learn some new steps, boys. Rhythm King.
Rhythm King! I've spent too many hours playing Space Channel 5.
Yeah.
It feels familiar.
Thanks my help.
Marie. You're gonna let her go now.
I'm gonna launch my fucking Mega Blaster at you.
But that is impossible.
I'll be taking the Dragon Crown.
And now we have magic powers, I guess. That's fine. That's okay. Understandable. It's nothing! What do you mean it's nothing? That's not nothing. Why do you say such strange things? Music beam! Do I have to do this? Is this a necessary part of the equation? We cannot proceed until we soothe the baby. Hey, Saraki. Today is intended to be a chill stream. Just because I had a pile of 3DS games to get through and gotta do something with all this stuff. And since it's my my week off my actual job, I'm spending it doing stupid shit that I want to do. Ha ha ha.
Marie, where have you been? I was worried sick.
I'm sorry, Jean-Francois. I was attacked
Francois.
yesterday in the city, but Raphael rescued me.
Hang on, it's too hot in this room.
Attacked? By whom?
Turn this fucking heating down. It's too warm. It's too warm. Bonsoir. I can't do French at all. What's all these Japanese
We don't
games
know.
that like
It was already dark, and they fled toot sweet.
that are all French themed?
The tutor, the sweeter with people like that. I'm glad you're both well.
The tutor, the sweeter.
Raphael, I presume.
Japan is the OG.
Always known as a guardian angel, but I never expected him to be so snappily dressed.
From Solo to Robo to Rhythm Thief, they have a lot in common.
And your luck continues.
Where are the games based on England?
Excellent news.
Why is England not interesting to them?
Oh, what is it?
One of these days I'm gonna stream London Serie Tante Don.
Patience, ma chérie. We'll talk inside.
There's always Pokemon Sword and Shield. But, like, that's an accurate depiction of England. It's fucking drab and full of nothing. Bollocks. There hasn't been a French Pokemon? Yes, there is! It was Unova, and it was the best one, moreover! Second best now that if it I'm still not sure where to place Arceus in terms of like the genealogy of oh yeah, I'm thinking of Kalos, excuse me. Unova is the best one though. The opinion is correct, I mixed up the placing. Because the French one is X and Y, and X and Y is... I played a little of PokeY and did not care much for it. Oh, it's this again? Surprised you've never seen this game before. I hadn't seen it until a friend just recommended it to me, sort of randomly.
Security's tighter.
When I mentioned I had a 3DS now. They were like, you should play Rhythm Thief, and I was like, it's got rhythm in the title, so that's a good start.
Two. Three. Two.
I can't find the timing for this one at all.
Three. Three.
Too slow. Am I early or what? I don't think so.
Two. Two.
I think it's that I'm slightly early.
2. 3.
And it really hard punishes early. I couldn't find the timing on that one at all. It sounded fine to me, but it was saying great.
Show's over.
Wish there was more from this series. Why do I get the impression that this game probably sold like shit? Why do I feel like there's a reason? He's been on the case non-stop since his wife passed. He's obsessed. Ah. With the right rhythm? Rhythm protected, safe. Sega the best version. Do they need to sell a certain amount for publishers to do their own the best version? I thought those were arbitrary. Hang on, I'm gonna drink my cold brew fucking milk nonsense. This definitely tastes better cold. Les Invalides. If this is that not the best way to make your game look like it's doing well and is a bestseller is to give it like the best release, you know? PS1 the best. Where the fuck am I going? You like milk coffee? I've never had milk coffee before. This is new. And moreover, it's not even bad. That's what's fucked up. It's not even bad.
Was that on purpose?
You've got guts, Fantomar. Trespassing in Constabulary HQ. I will apprehend you now and prove my worth in the process.
Is this game set in France or Britain?
You don't look like a constable to me.
I would never be a constable. I am Charlie, Private Eye. So you come quietly, or do you require a penalty kick to the head?
I see he's English because
Is
he's
neither
football
an option?
hooligan.
No, so I will choose for you.
This guy fights with football. He's Waka. He's fucking Waka, dude. Right, how does this work? Fuck does Kuno care? Owned. My timing is bad. Blech. Oh. I have killed the child. I don't think my Disco Elysium playthrough is on YouTube because I didn't stream all of it, for one thing. That would be the first problem with that, is that I didn't actually stream the complete playthrough. I streamed some of Disco Elysium, I think, and then I finished most of it off stream. This is how I tend to do, like, very dialogue-heavy games, because my stream just loses interest in them, like, halfway through the playthrough. It's a minor miracle I got through fucking Pokemon on stream. You guys get bored.
Chapter 3. The Darkness of Les Invalides.
I already got further than the guy who sold me the game did. Take that, Matt. Already not paying. Well, yeah, you know, I mean, you guys get bored so easy, right? Like, it's unbelievable. On that note, bored of this now. Next game. That was cool, though. I would like to play more of that at some point. Probably on my own time, though. We'll see. Was World's End Club very dialogue heavy? Very. But, like, World's End Club we finished it on stream purely just because of its mind-boggling insanity. Anyway, the next game I'm going to play, Game Center CX, or Sanchome no Ari no. The third Game Center CX game. It's a thing. I never heard much about this one, and I want to know why. Hang on, let me get the fucking card out of the fucking box. These things are put in there. Ah. There's only so much I can do with DS resolutions, my dude. There's a third one of these. Well, there was. How do I put DS cartridges inside the 3DS? There we go. Thank you, Arena. Right, how do I fucking render this title? Because it's long. Game Center, see, yeah, it's already too long. It's already, like, breaking the boundaries. It's already too big for, like, the thing. Because it is essentially, it is the third Retro Game Challenge game, although neither Retro Game Challenge 2 nor 3 got released outside of Japan, which is a bummer in the case of the second game, because I've played the second game and it's pretty good. I don't know how to read. Banam. Gascoigne. Is there supposed to be, like, sound for this?
I lied to humanoid.
The classic Game Center CX. Oh good, I am pronouncing that correctly. I took a guess at that. That's good. Ah, boy or girl? Sure. Be fancy about it and attempt to write my name in fucking katakana, but no, I can't be bothered. You get 4 characters? Jesus Christ. That's brutal. Here's the problem, I'm really bad at, like, speed passing the alphabet. That doesn't help at all, does it? That's the one. Where is it? Am I doing a dumb here? I'm doing a dumb. Is that right? That looks approximately right. I think that's right.
Game Center CX 課長オン
いらっしゃい。
渡辺。
おばちゃん
Why are they gonna do Watanabe like that? I don't know why that's the running joke the show liked so much.
ダメよベラやよ
We are both gamers. That's what the dialogue says.
「君の前に突然現れたアリの少年。その正体は未来からタイムスリップしてきたアリの課長その人である。なぜ課長がタイムスリップしてきたのか。果たして無事未来へと帰ることができるのか。
記憶を取り戻す鍵はズバリゲーム。課長と共に鍵となるゲームをクリアしてほしい。全ては君のゲームの腕にかかっているのだ。この懐かし町3丁目を舞台に君と課長の冒険が今始まる。
Play games. Uncover the meaning of time slip.
天井に誰かおんのか？
聞こえた。I don't get it, but let's just play games. Sure, cool, great. Numi to mahon no hoki. Okay.
さん、
天の声。最初の挑戦するソフトはこちら。
井上です。
井上。
普通です。
敵を一体倒す。Okay. Clear the quota, advance in the story. That's how it's always worked. This is nothing new to me. But there are 3 criteria. I have acquired the basic rules of the game. This is a game about playing other games. Eventually we'll get there. Until then, there's a lot of dialogue. I'm being very fucking lazy about translating, because I do not care to do so. Sure. How about you just play the game? TV gamer, as opposed to what? Other games. There's other game? Other game!
ゲームやったったらええねん。
Thus begins Retro Game Challenge 3.
ノルマ達成。
I win. I cleared the first challenge. I beat one enemy. That was the challenge.
ありとちゃうかな。
Urakawa. Later, Lord. Thanks for dropping in. I am now a fascinating gamer. Hi, Sky Shaman.
よろしく。
3連鎖する。連鎖
よーし、やるか。
What constitutes a Rensa? What's so Rensa about it, you know? Clearly it's not that. Ah! I died. That wasn't very gamer.
よし。
I disagree.
Oh, that's a rinser. Fuck! What's with the item? Do I gotta touch it? What if I just don't? KFT, thanks for the 6 months. Okay, I need to acquire 3 combo. My combo. There's not currently enough enemies to do a 3 combo with. Now there's enough enemies, but that... Oh. To perform a 3 combo is already proving very challenging. Shit. Dang it. And that's it. That's all you get. You get game over instantly. Jesus. I haven't learned the continue trick yet. Fuck. What? Why am I falling through? This power-up sucks. I just made the whole stage intangible. There's only 2 enemies on this level. And those are 2... They gotta be close together. How do you get them to be close enough together for this to work? Because they just fall off the bottom. Chance! Chance gone! This feels kind of awkward for the second challenge. It's a Game Center CX game? There's 3. This is the 3rd one. God damn it. Noob. I'm trying to get a 3 combo. The current goal is to kill 3 enemies in like 1 go. That was the deal. Fucking fall in, asshole. There we go. 3. That was very difficult to set up. Wait, the next one is just to beat stage 3? That's it? Oh, beat stage 3, 5. That's long? That's long? Is that not long?
島入られへんようになるで。
I can now play coin game. Hang on. This appears to be how you unlock stuff by talking.
もう画面をベラや。ありのオン。早速指痛いな。やりました。説明がないな。
Continue commando. That would be good to know. Game over 画面中に. That's fairly simple. There is a continue command. They just tell you though in a menu. You don't have to you had to unlock magazines before. That was like funny. It added flavor. It's no fun if you just tell me what the fucking code is. It's supposed to unlock it. This power-up sucks. I hate it. It makes, like, just, what if I made the game intangible for a moment? They don't trust me to be as strong as Kacho. I like the fact the codes are, like, the continue code is a manual input in these games, mind you, because you can, and I do, in fact, continue miss when playing these games as a result of that. It's a classic moment. Gonna fall in. Fell in. Stop. Do I win? I don't win. Are you gonna... Oh, I was really hoping. I always get the bomb. And then I can't fucking land. Bonus. No. My bonus. Kacho. No bonus. So far this seems alright, although it's got a bit of a slow start. Whoops. I mean, don't they all, though? Oh, get in there, get in there. Come fall in. Oh, they throw spears. That's just points. I don't give a shit about points. Nobody in the history of gaming has ever given a shit about points. I still want to play Inscription. I never got around to it for a somewhat petty reason. I guess it's not that petty. Fuck. Died. Ah. Too popular? No, it's just that I didn't like the creator's previous work, that's it. Which, I mean, it's not that petty, right? Like, I played Pony Island and I thought it was kind of boring, so I didn't play Inscription, because, you know. sake. Ah. Did I play the hex? I did not. How do I make it so I don't fall through everything when that happens? There's not a lot I can really do with this vantage point. Guess I just gotta wait out the timer. Because, like, things gotta fucking move before I can do stuff. Dang it. I've made myself slow. Is it tad repetitive? Yeah, no kidding. No kidding. Oh boy, I don't think the slow power-up was a good decision in this context. Bomb? What does that do? It bombs. Oh god. There are too many dudes, and they all lay in bombs. He's gonna fall over the bomb, though. There's a bomb in the way. There we go. Bonus! Cacho, no bonus. No bonus. Fuck. Ice level. It's become like that, huh? No bonus. God, it's fast. They become pissed off in a flash. Side is it gonna drop out of? Got him. Oh. Almost fuck. Wait, can I just run through stuff when it's like... Yeah, I can. Oh, that's good to know. That's like really good to know, actually. But when time is stopped, I can just set up, like, freely. No! Oh, fuck. Now you've gone and done it. Oh, it's all on the ends? That's awkward. I'm gonna set up shop down here. There's too many dudes at once. Too many dudes. There's a dude issue. The dude economy is booming. Fucking no! Game over. But I hit continue. Continue successfully executed. Fuck! Screen wrap. Too many dudes. Too many dudes. The dude economy. It's booming again. I disagree with that. No, what the fuck? Ugh. I can't reach it because all of the floor is gone. That sucks! Thus, I have indeed continued. And continue I shall continue to continue. Until the whole world is free of... no more games. Fuck, I slipped off because the fucking game is ice physics. This is shit! Nobody likes ice physics. Fuck you. Interrupted on the way down by some random guy spawning in. This controls badly. There's no other word for it. This does not control well. Like, it's just super awkward. It's not taken much for me to see why people did not like this one. We're opening with this super awkwardly controlling, like, bad Mario Bros. Version. And Mario Bros. Is, like, not really that fun of a game to start with. Why do it work the way that it do? Well, I beat it. Next game. We must clear more games to open the door to the future. turn on the 3D feature. It actually does do something to the resolution of the game. What's the next challenge? Wing Hero. Okay. Giga. Big Wars 2. Yoko Scroll Shooting. It's a side-scrolling shooting game. It's that man. Lusume shot de taosu. Only one of those is very clear to me. Perhaps it will become clearer in the context of gameplay. Ouch. Who's this?
こんだけ広いけど行きたいとこゲーセンだけやねんけどな。
Right, okay. It's a lot of words to describe a shooting game. Quick, play easy mode. This music feels far too cheery, you know? Oh, I got one. I blew up a big thing. That's it? Like, no words? We're just going right back into it? The fact it gives you multiple challenges at once is interesting. Nobody ever did speedrun any of the retro game challenges, presumably because DS capture is just really awkward. And they're kind of long. Like, I think if I ever did retro game challenge 1, it would take like a couple of hours. But then again, Cooking Mama. You can't use Cooking Mama as the answer to all your problems. This is so janky. It feels very lifeless. I assure you guys that the other games in this series are actually quite good. But yeah, I am immediately seeing why this one was not favored by people enough to consider it be worth talking about. That must be the one-up item. Now I have to play the other ones, but I already have. Ida. I must go find Inoue. But where would he be? I think we completed a side quest and got a game for it. Ah, now we can play the bad sweeping game, but at home. Home game, rather than arcade game. This one's all about going to different places and playing their arcade machines. We already had those. It's Yakuza but without the filler content.
井上です。
嘘やで。嘘。
Wait, what was the last challenge you need to do? Oh, charge shot. Ah, hello. I'm good at language. Wahahaha. I feel like I should have understood that quicker. Oh well. That's it. That's all it wanted me to do. I needed slightly more elaboration on that because I didn't understand what it meant from just the first word alone. Rune Thief looks different than you remember. That's why we have the game name in text on the screen. I don't know if this game is in Twitch's database or not. I didn't bother to check. Noremaho. Perfecto. Need a perfect bonus, I assume. Stage target. Perfect bonus. Yeah. Hi. Hi.
Coin in.
コイン1個入れる。入れた。No? Is that not perfect bonus? That seemed pretty perfect to me. Is there some other condition? That seemed pretty perfect to me, bro. Couldn't have been more perfect. It's... well, so stage... I didn't read the part that said stage 3. Needs to be a perfect on stage 3.
Okane on.
That means I gotta go through this again. No, fuck. This is what I get for not reading the entire page. Why does it just say perfect in the clear quota then? That's where you'd put that information. Stage E3, they're perfect, would be fine. Or be sun in the case of... whatever, fuck you. I do that thing where I read the numbers in English. That's what it means to be bilingual, is reading words in multiple languages. What is this game? It's on the screen, Hempuli. Like, the spirit's there, but this is, looks fun. It's kind of a, this is the third game in a series of games that I otherwise quite like, but I never heard much about the third one. It was never localized to English, and now I've decided to play it, to be like, oh, you know, why was the third one not talked about too much? I'm discovering why. Why are all the fucking... Why is the music like 3-second loops? Crash! The first two Retro Game Challenge games are actually, like, quite good, in my opinion. I have all of them. For some reason, you can't see challenge conditions in the actual, like, game now. You have to exit to find them. It's like, why? Why would you change that? That made sense for it to be that way. Retro Game Challenge games are essentially minigame collections where the minigames are like simulacrums of retro games. It's based on a TV show, you see. But the games are actually, like, pretty good in their own right. Like, that's what makes it work, is that they actually feel like fairly functional, playable mini games of their own. Like, the first two games, both of them have a full-length RPG in them. Like, they're relatively short RPGs, but they're, like, playable for a decently long time on their own. God knows I beat Gordia Quest completely in the first game, and that took me, like, 15 hours or some shit. It's actually quite long. Well, I cleared the challenge. I got a perfect on stage 3. Drinking my coffee milk. We've cleared all the challenges in Wing Hero, but alas, we still cannot proceed to the future. Save the game. Today's challenge. Soma no Hitama, I think? I'm honestly not sure I'm pronouncing that correctly, but whatever. I might have the wrong read. I'm not sure. Hidden treasure is the word. Moving on. What's the quests? Get a lantern. Hiya. Defeat an enemy with fire, and that's it.
カーディガンズカーディガンやん 誰かおるかな
Where do I find the game? Where's the game part of the game?
いらっしゃい
Director Khan.
この声聞くとイラッとする
I'm just gonna launch into it without at all looking at the controls. I'm just gonna do it. Okay. Lantern.
ノルマ達成
I got a lantern. Isn't it asking too much to play a game in my game? Isn't it? Am I right? Am I right or am I right?
やったったらええねん
Hi, Nakarashi. The fact it kicks... Okay, so like it's always kicked you out after every challenge, but also the other games don't give you more than one challenge at once. It's like it just feels weird that it makes me do that. It's just odd. Unusual. Both start and select pause the game.
I disagree.
16 wave.
Shamstrom, thanks for the 14 months. Okay. No.
あっという間にやられたぞよし本気出したれ
Does this stage scroll? Oh, it does, like. Still unclear on how to defeat an enemy with fire.
宝箱の場所覚えとけよ
Doesn't currently seem like I can defeat enemies at all. Cherry. Ah! Enemies can't be defeated in that way. No! It can't be repelled. The rudeness of it all. Oh, fucking goddamn it. Respawned on me. Still don't know how to defeat an enemy via fire, or a fire enemy, or anything of this. This is what I get for not reading the manual. I think the answer will be clear if I read the manual, or read the expanded description, which normally the game shows to you automatically. But now it doesn't, for some reason. Usually it gave you the explanation with the challenge. Now it just kinda doesn't do that, I guess? Whatever it is, it doesn't mean the bomb item. That's bomb. That's not fire, apparently. Oh, I killed them all. I would currently love to be able to look at the challenges to maybe get further elaboration, a thing this game does not let you do. Ooh, fire. That seems like the thing. And it has a longer wind-up. Why would it be that way? There we go. I really was just waiting for a random power-up to show up. Ah! Just like real retro game. Guys, I'm struck by the unbelievable realization that this game is not very good. Crazy. I got a new game! Wow! These are like unnecessary games. Try them anyway, why not? Other games. Play a medal game. This is jankin. I win. Seven medals, wow! Gambling game. I'm just throwing good old rock, nothing beats rock. Rock failed. EX! Very accurate to the Kacho experience. This is giving me a headache. But I've made a profit. I've got 63 medals. I had 10 before. If I can win 3. Oh, I lost. I want to get 69. Get 4. Get 4. 4. 4. 4. There's no 3 option. This game is a flop. 2. 69 medals! I beat the game! Fuck you! I'm out of here. Okay, free mode is a thing. Can you see all the games? Whoever played this before... Wait, is this game non-linear? Whoever played this before has some of it unlocked, but not the one... Like, they're missing the game I actually already played. The shooting game. There's a different shooting game. There's Break Shoot. There's Blood... Okay, what the hell is Blood of Dragon? Rankingu Kakuni. No, no one has played it then. Or just I haven't played it.
Ari, no!
What does this mean? No, someone has played this before. I've played this a lot too, actually. I'm gonna load their save file. It does also have an RPG in it. Is that the step counter or money? That's money. That's gold. It says gold. They have a lot. Whoever played this last, they were gaming. They were really gaming. How do I leave the town? How do I get out? Okay, he's talking about how good the fucking alcohol is. How do I leave? How do I get out of... I'm playing an RPG Maker game inside my Nintendo DS. It's weird. Tell me it doesn't have this kind of energy, though. I know I've seen it, thank you. Miss. Behold, RPGs. Well, they're meant to be modeled after, like, retro games that already exist, so it's not that weird that it would be like other game. Miss! That's quite enough of Sancho Meno Arino, I think. That game is not very good. No, not very good at all. Not very good. Anyway, the reason I didn't bother to change the game name for that one is that I don't actually think this game is even in the system on Twitch. Oh, I tell a lie, it is. Well, should have done that then. Oh well. I don't know, does it matter when the game name is, like, on the screen? And clearly it does. I feel like no matter what I do, people are gonna do words at me about it, though. If it's on the screen, they ask what it is. If it's not on the screen, they don't ask what it is. They do ask what it is. If it's in the game title and they conflict... We're looking at Resident Evil game now, with a slightly long title. I don't think I spelled that correctly. How do you spell Mercenaries? There's no extra R in it. I don't know how to spell words. That wasn't Rhythm Thief? No. Crazy, right? Yes, I have the Resident Evil, well, one of the Resident Evil games on 3DS here. My fucking fingernail is stuck in the cartridge slot. God damn it. My dainty fingers. Alright, so Sancho Meno Arino. Not very good. A lot of the games are just bland. They're just bland. It's weird. It feels very lifeless. It feels very lifeless indeed. I'm tempted to, like, go grab Retro Game Challenge 2 off the shelf right now and stick it in just to fucking show you guys that, like, a game that has slightly more personality, but no, we'll stick to... Oh, that's a good start. It doesn't even recognize the cartridge. There we go. Biohazard the Merc. That's just because my thing is Japan region. Strangely enough, like the games will always display in their cartridge language, but for some reason, because I have a Japanese 3DS, it will attempt to like it loads the Japanese title ID. We got a blast of 3D effects there, except it's not on. Why would it be on? Why would I have that turned on? For user safety, please take a break at regular intervals. Don't tell me what to do, Capcom.
Resident Evil.
That fucking blew out my eardrums. I'm deaf now. You can play as Wesker. Very patriotic. What is any of this shit? Like, clearly this file has been played a lot before, and apparently there's no way to reset the scoring, so we're just gonna have to deal with whatever's been unlocked on this already.
Defeat as many enemies as you can.
Right, how do I even play this game, though?
Defeating multiple targets in a row. Good luck on your mission.
How do I control this? How do I run? I just immediately healed. I got 2 kills.
Show yourself!
Show yourself? Why am I showing myself? What am I doing? How do you control this game? How do you fire? It's that button. Found it. Fuck. This is so confusing. It's just it is absolutely just the Mercenaries. Which, you know, that's about what I expected. That's fine. Oh, I blew up. Why am I explode? Combo time? But my combo expired! Ah! Oh! I ran out of time. Did I get a high score? How do I change the level?
What special features are there? Play the preview version of Resident. This game.
The Mercenaries 3D.
This game has a demo of Revelations in it.
How do you change the level though? Medal. Achievements.
The person who played this before me apparently played this quite a lot.
Oh, mission. There we go. Mission select. Level EX. They didn't play a whole lot of EX mission though. They're bad. Bad gamer. There was an achievement on here for playing duo mode 50 times. This guy played with a friend 50 times. And yet they still sold it?
I think it's time for you to learn a little strategy.
How dare you? This is the same map.
The purpose of the Mercenaries is to defeat as many enemies as possible within the time limit.
Yeah?
Rank is assigned to you depending on the amount of points you get.
You don't say.
This should be obvious, but if you die, you get no points. The first task is to take down those enemies and stay alive.
I did it again. I immediately healed.
The enemies will keep attacking you, so do your best to stay alive. How you holding up? The baddies have taken a liking to you.
Eh? Oh.
Well, I beat the previous score. They only had an A rank before. I'm king.
I'm gamer.
Yeah, look at that. Registered a new high score right there on the bottom. Chris Redfield second. I got it to S rank.
I win. This guy didn't even play this level. Oh yeah. Rhythm King.
I can't believe you've made it this far already.
Wow!
From here on out, the training is gonna mimic a real battle situation.
Real battle!
Enemies in front of you, start by getting rid of them.
Why am I dressed like this?
Shoot a drum when the enemies are near it, and you'll cut a swath right through them. Use your rifle to take down enemies from a distance. You can zoom when holding the rifle in the ready position. You picked up a flash grenade? It makes a bright flash when it explodes and will temporarily blind your enemies. Flash grenades work particularly well against enemies who suddenly mutate. Check to see how many herbs and how much ammo you have left. Destroy any barrels or boxes you find in order to replenish your supplies. Everything you need to fight can be found on the battlefield itself.
She just like double palm strikes. That kind of owns actually. Oh fuck. This game actually own. S-rank gamer.
I like the double palm strike as well. Like, could you play as Rebecca in the Mercenaries on Resident Evil 5? I don't remember that being the case, but I never actually played that game mode very much.
Enemies in this area. Ever see an enemy wincing in pain? If you approach him in that state, you can perform a physical attack. If you finish him off, you'll add some extra time to your remainder. You're waiting for an invitation? Get out there and shoot some hostiles. You can also use physical attacks on enemies on the ground. It's a good way to save some ammo.
Oof, fucking destroyed. Rebecca kicks everyone. Mission over. If these have ends, you could speedrun this. You could speedrun the Mercenaries. You could do it. It's possible. It's possible. I feel like I don't have the full picture of this game, though, because it's impossible to reset, like, the cartridge back to 0. Oh, Claire's in this game? Oh, shit. Whoever played this before me really liked the, really liked the bow and arrow and rocket launcher combination.
The key to winning more points is by pulling off combos. You'll get more points for defeating a number of enemies in a row. Once you master pulling off combos, I won't have to worry about sending you out into the field.
That's fucking raw.
Notice any treasure chests out there? You can find combo bonuses inside them. When you get one, you'll get more points for every enemy you defeat, but only for a limited time. Rack up those bonus points, soldier!
Okay, Claire's melee attack
Fucking owns. befitting of the mighty Claire Redfield. That stomp is weak, though. That's pitiful. I love that, though. I love the cross combo. Any percent solo 1 through 5 is 49.35. I'm honestly shocked to find that someone's even done this before. Fairy Keys, thanks for the 21 months. This game's kind of better than I expected it to be, honestly. I don't hate this, although it does, like... See, it's kind of fun, actually, but also, like, why does this exist? You know, like, who is this for?
Good. You're still alive and kicking. Now it's time for the real thing. This is it. The big fish. Surely I wasn't wasting my breath when I trained you.
Oh, shit.
An explosion at his feet will bring him to the ground.
No. Fucking blown the fuck out, mate.
This is dangerous, I won't lie. What kind of sword?
I tried. I healed my way through the QTE. I hit the wrong button, you see.
Find the weak spots and don't hold back.
Ah. No, fuck. Cell phone. I did it again. Why is it? How do I climb? How do I climb? How do I? The fact you've got to equip the knife is a really odd quirk of this one. Duh! Yeah! I beat the boss of the of the level. S rank. Yeah, like wow. What's with the level EX, though? Let's try level EX. What is EX? Is it just big? Is it just big levels? What's going on in here?
Defeat as many enemies as you can. You get a bonus for defeating multiple targets in a row. Good luck on your mission.
What the fucking... What the... Hey! This is RE4. I'm overwhelmed! EX missions are brutal! Oh my god. Yeah, this is RE4 level. This is kind of cool. Owned. Go. Oh, the swing. Ah! No, it was too close. I thought I could get away with it. Time bonus. Let me in. Let me in. Time bonus. Yeah. Uh-oh. Bye. Yeah. Blah. No, fuck, there's a big dude. The big lad's out. No. 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 Oh shit, the big lad. Oh, what a jukester. There's so many guys. The dude quantity in this video game. Chicken! Chicken! Whoa, 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 whoa! Yeah, hey, chill out, no, chill out. No! Dudes! Too many dudes! Ah! Fucker. Oh, I just almost killed myself with a grenade, that's fine. Uh-oh, the chainsaw guy. Turn around, run! Oh god! Oh god! Time bonus! God, no wonder EX... Like, does this have an end, or does it just go, you know? But look at this fucking gooster. Whoa! Get the... No! No! He's thrown me into the mix! It's the mix-up! Ah! Fuck! Shit! Bollocks! Resuscitate! No! I need to resuscitate! Resuscitate! Cascadagate! You are having too much fun. You need to calm down. He's just going crazy. He's wild. Fuck. No. You are dead. What does continue do? Does it just restart the stage? It does just restart the stage.
As many enemies as you can.
Okay, no. Quit! Mission start! Actually, it's over. What other levels are in? The mines, ship deck, these are all from RE5. No, Old Castle's from RE4. Public Assembly at Night, Deserted Island, that's also an RE5 map. No, that might be RE4 actually. The Pro S-Rank Gamer. I can no longer finish the map. It's hard. It's difficult. The person who played this before me hasn't finished any... Oh, no, they have actually. They finished some of them, but with terrible rankings. Maybe I will go find out what it is they liked so much about the Krauser weapon set, you know?
Ex-pro rank S gamer. I'm no longer a pro, dude.
What is it they like so much about the bow and arrow? Like, because they had it equipped on everyone.
Defeat as many enemies as you can. You get a bonus for defeating multiple targets in a row.
I instinctively hit A button to shoot,
but what happens is that that's not the shoot button in this game, it's the heal hotkey. It has infinite ammo. Well, fat lot of fucking good that did me.
Infinite ammo? Cool. Glanced off his skull immediately.
Ah, infinite ammo. Ah, I see. That's...
Oh, well, of course. Should have known. Very, yeah. Can I stop getting fucking owned immediately on starting the level? No, I cannot. Fucking Jesus Christ. I got them. I killed them. Genius play. Good fucking grief. What's with this music too? This is bumping. Where's the rest of the dudes though? Like, is it just that it has infinite ammo? Is that the whole reason? And yet, I still find myself owned. There's a chainsaw wielding dude. Bro, no, don't bounce it off the pole like that. What are you doing?
Well, that didn't end well for anyone. That guy has a lot of health. He has more health than I thought he'd have.
Defeat as many enemies
He's gonna fire the fucking rocket launcher even though he's dead. That. And yet the last person who was using this file fucking loved this gun. It's not really a gun, is it? It's a bow, innit? The bait, dude! What the fuck? What an A-class dodge.
The fact it has no, like, spread possibility feels like a weakness. Like, I can't hit more than one thing with it. You do get a rocket launcher, but it's only got 2 shots. That does deal with that problem pretty handily. Sorry, did he get back up?
I thought he was dead, like.
Now he's dead. Fuck you and the horse you rode it on!
What do you mean they explode? That's not fair. They explode? I don't explode. Aw, oh, piss.
Pray tell, what was the point in healing? Turn! Fussy move. God damn, dude.
I disagree.
Just remembered I had that. Oh. Got him. GG, don't talk to me. Oh god, that guy has a gun. Oh, he's large and he's the one who is in charge. It isn't me. Ah. I timed out. Will, thanks for the 47 months of Prime Gaming. D rank! This game sucks! What do you mean a D rank? I had 16 combo.
D rank gamer. That's fucked up.
That's just not very nice, no matter what way you slice it. This game's kind of better than I was expecting it to be, though. Like, okay, like... Can you imagine, like, a world in which Resident Evil, the Mercenaries 3D is, like, kind of good? I mean, like, basically because it's a port of an existing game mode from a game that I think is good already, so I guess that helps. But, like, it actually doesn't feel that bad. I still don't really get why it exists. Like, who is this for? Is there just RE5? Yeah, pretty much, but, like, did RE5 Mercenaries ever have RE4 maps? Could you play as Claire in it? I don't know. I actually don't know. I never spent that much time with it. But, like, it's not, like, it's not halfway bad, honestly.
Claire, but she's wearing a suit. Look at all these fucking skills. What's going on here? Unlimited use of the rocket launcher. Score will be reduced to 0. It didn't take. Why does that stupid shit?
Unlimited use of the rocket launcher. Score will be reduced to 0.
Defeat as many enemies as you can. You get a bonus for defeating multiple targets in a row.
My score is 0. I don't think I actually hit that guy. I still got hit. God damn it. Nah. It's still a struggle. Just due to like high dude quantity. Trading hits. He's not dead. Now he's dead. Oh fuck, I almost forgot that thing blows up again. How embarrassing.
My 3DS isn't even connected to the internet, so we're not going to find out right now. Like, I've never given it my Wi-Fi information. Guys, I've discovered speedrunning. I can do it. Oh, fucking shit. Can I at least, like, complete the stage, even with, like, maximum cheating? I just want to see if these stages even have ends. Look at the dude quantity. That. This is just what RE5 New Game Plus speedrunning looks like. Rival rocket launcher user. What a miss! Too close. Too close.
When does it stop? Fucking hell, this goes on for ages.
Imagine doing this for like the normal way. What an extreme condition. I just feel like I'm gonna run out of time before I manage to kill all the enemies. There's just so many of them. Oh, I've jumped up on here. For purposes unknown, this is the action that is currently taking place.
Look at this shit. How many dudes have I killed? And yet you mean to tell me there are more dudes? Say it isn't so.
No, fuck! I hit the taunt button.
Come on.
I hit the taunt button, and it will be my downfall. I'm gonna run out of time instead of, like, clearing via kill. I ran out of time! There were still more dudes! I killed 147 enemies, and there was still more of them!
Holy shit, how do you win those? They just go on. Like, do they end? I'm not convinced EX stages actually have proper endings.
Has anyone done it? We gotta look it up. We gotta look it up on YouTube. Chat, we gotta know. Oh, fuck. Just, like, let me fucking send my 3DS through the air. Resident Evil, The Mercenaries 3D EX2. Someone... I have ran into a crusty 10-year-old recording uploaded in 23 parts, 10 minutes each. Holy shit. That is transcendent. That is fucking... That's YouTube back in the day, man. Holy fuck. This guy's also really good. I just wanted to see if there was an... he's playing with a move that makes it so every time he kicks an enemy, the enemy explodes into electricity and kills the shit out of everything near it. I see. I understand. He's playing with a forbidden technique. Does he win? Does he complete the stage? Damn, this is a... Yeah. He does! He does actually beat the stage! You can beat the stage! He does actually finish the stage. I was so close! Apparently there's 150 enemies, and I got, what, 142? Still, holy shit. You thought I got 147? I was 3 enemies off then. God damn it. And I was like cheating. I was using infinite rocket launcher. Yeah, this guy used... This guy... What? Okay, hang on. Copy this. Copy the technique. He seems to be using this loadout. He's using that loadout.
But where's the skill that makes it so you do... If you hit stuff, you get, like, electric cartwheels? Because that shit looks cool. Friendship.
Weak attacks... Oh, no, melee attacks gain electric shock properties. That's the one. Guess who didn't actually click to set the thing before he...
Could have said it like per character, that's what's weird.
Alright, change the level though. Getting bored of this shit, like. Alright, show me the technique. Is this technique really the technique? Or am I just gassing, you know?
Defeat as many enemies as you can.
This starts out with like no ammo.
You get a bonus for defeating multiple
Yeah, I got it. Don't worry about it. Oh, I just killed them instantly. That's not what I want. Fuck. It's a really strong handgun. Ugh. If I hit him in the head, I just killed him. Doing too much damage. Run away! Once again, run away! Climb! It's a strong gun. I see why he likes it. Melee gets you 5 seconds if you kill with it, is the thing. You'll ever just feel that something's about to go wrong? Noob. Double noob. Rude. Dude. Too many dudes! Too many dudes! They're not spreading to other enemies like I want them to. I must not have the skill loadout set correctly. Maybe it's because it's only rank 1. If the skill was stronger... The skills can level up in this game, you see. Clearly, I have insufficient skill. Motherfucker, I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm not dead. I'm living. I'm gamer. Yeah, weirdly, I think the problem here is that, like, I don't think my handgun, my electric move is ranked up far enough in comparison to that guy's gameplay. Needs more points, needs more grinding. And secondly, I think I'm actually doing too much damage with the handgun. I think I need to take that skill off. So I'm just killing everything. Instead of stunning it. I need to stun it, not instantly kill everything. Yeah, that sure did just bounce backwards. Good enough. The punches. It was too strong. The game is hard. Since the third weapon slot is in, there's just nothing there. You just get 2 weapons instead of 3. I guess that's the trade-off for picking a strong handgun like that. Nice, Anatukai. Well, what an interesting game this is. They have in fact cleared all the missions, but they haven't cleared all missions with SS rank. Noob gamer. Again, whoever played this before has played this, like, a lot. Destroy your first chicken. The old banana trick. You know what? Kind of a neat game. I'm actually surprised. That's, like, better than I was expecting. Baffled am I truly by the fact that this exists in the first place, but also, if I turn the 3D on and off, I can cause the top screen to wobble slightly, because it actually moves HUD elements, which is... Realism! Whoa, 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 whoa. Earthquake! Sorry. Yeah, like, it's actually not bad. I honestly expected a lot less of a game called Resident Evil The Mercenaries 3D, for fuck's sake. Not halfway bad. I don't regret spending the like £2 that this cost me to acquire from a used game store. Like, honestly, this was the worst game we played today. This shit was boring. I can see why people didn't like this one. It's just kinda dull. The games are pretty lifeless. And that's kind of a shame. That's kind of a shame. Stretching, because DS games, they're not very ergonomic. I'm sure you know the story. It's too plain. It's far too plain. It has no personality. It's weird. It's weird that it has no personality. What about the options? What exciting things can we find in the options? Game settings? Autosave? You can turn autosave off. Color setting? Wow, I can change my health bar to blue. Oh well, there's a lot of options for that true experience. And yet there is no way to clear data. But right folks, I'm gonna wrap it up there. This was never gonna be like a super long stream because, I don't know, I only wanted to stream a little bit today. Well, I say a little bit. 3.5 hours is actually pretty normal for me. But I wanted this to be just a little stream where we play some DS games. Of the games, this is the one I'm probably actually going to play more of. Rhythm Thief, quite cool, I think. Quite nice. Probably on my own time though. It's like, would you guys watch me like play this through in its entire? I mean, some people would, I'm sure. Maybe at a later date. I don't know. But next stream, I have something entirely different planned. Entirely different. Yeah, Rhythm Thief was quite cool. It was charming, it was well produced, it had good music. Like, what more do you want? But for now, folks, that will be the stream. A nice little stream playing 3 3DS games. I recommend Rhythm Thief. I definitely recommend that based on what I played. That was quite good. Silence thyself, DS. I'm trying to figure, hang on, how do I turn? Yes, anyway. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked the stream, please drop me a follow on the twitch.tv because boy do I love DS games. I have another DS stream in the near future. I'm waiting on deliveries for those. The next time I do a DS stream, it will be a horror-themed DS stream, as is my nature. So look forward to that. You want to see some bullshit, you want to see that stream. Because I have some nonsense planned. Nonsense, says I. Big fan of nonsense, me. I'm a nonsense merchant who merchants nonsense. Yes, and also, check out my Twitter, join the community Discord, and check out my YouTube channel. Those have all been linked above. Thank you, Zoku, for getting all of those in while I am busy trying to pack up the nonsense that I have created. These streams generate a huge amount of mess that needs to be cleared up, surprisingly. Because of all the cable. It's a big fucking cable mess to stream DS games. Because I stream off, like, proper hardware. Because, I mean, you can emulate 3DS games, but... I don't know. I feel like DS games benefit from, like, the actual runtime environment of real hardware. Where am I supposed to put these? I have more games than I have space for the cases now. Crazy. I guess these are gonna go here. Right, let's see if there's anyone to raid. I don't know. It's like the middle of the day on a Wednesday. Who the fuck is even online right now? Ah, tight. Send you guys over to Waifu because he's doing Left 4 Dead. I like Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead is good. The raid has been created. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. Stay tuned for tomorrow's stream. I think you guys will like it. I have something cool planned. See you then. Ta-ta. Bye-bye. Later. Meow.